Right, Benita, those sirens going off closely to the envelope of the Gaza Strip in the communities just surrounding it. They have been going off all through the morning and even the early afternoons, and now as we head into the late afternoon and the early evening, the same situation. What was interesting this time around, however, was that those rockets were shot over Ashkelon into an area called Ashdod, also along the coastline. It's about a 30-minute drive from where we're currently standing at the Ashkelon Barzilai hospital. It's about 27 odd kilometers away. So Ashkelon for the time being spared, but this is the first time that we've seen rocket alerts going off in Ashdod. No reports at the moment of any casualties or any interceptions, which is quite interesting because normally we do hear those reports of the interceptions if there are no casualties. For the time being, though, we do hear some of the booms in the background. A lot of the time those are the interceptions happening near the Gaza border. Again, while we may be about 20 to 30 minutes away from Ashdod, the same relies of us going south, meaning we're about 20 to 30 minutes away from the border communities as well, and so it's relatively loud. We can hear those booms going off. For the time being, Ashkelon relatively spared. There was one alert that went off just as we arrived at about 2:33 p.m. local time here, but for the time being, a relative calm. What we're seeing on the ground right now is, while there may be a relative calm, speaking in terms of the military operations on the ground, there is not a relative calm with regards to a lot of the citizens and the residents of Israel. A lot of them, including hospital staff, coming out and expressing a fortune of anger and frustration now that the dust has settled a little bit and the fog of war has cleared just a little bit, that the state of Israel truly knows what they are up against and what they're in for. There's a fortune of unanswered questions, but again, officials both in the defense establishment and the politicians saying those questions are going to have to wait for now. There's a bigger priority at stake.